Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the T-832. It's a Tier 8 American Premium Heavy Tank. It's located on the south spawn of Ensk Encounter, and this one is under the command of Awppenheimer. Well, the T-832 is basically just the T-32, the American heavy tank that's in the tech tree, but this one is, as he says, a little spicier. It's still got the 105mm gun, capable of 320 alpha. Oh, I think he got a bit frustrated there because his teammates were blocking his path to the enemy. Yes, it's got a standard reload of 10.55 seconds, and Awppenheimer's got it down to 8.67. Okay, enemy in sight. FV4202 gets his first damage, and it's a high roll for 321. Okay, we've got a Centurion there and an ELC Ever-90. The Centurion's using that position to try and stay hull down. Oh, cheeky! Looks like he managed to get around into us. Not sure where it went. Not sure. It looks like it went through the upper plate, actually. Okay, now he's trying to protect his lower plate because, like all T-32s, it has a weak lower plate, but it has a very tough turret. Tiger 88, that's the one with the Pack 43 gun. And that's a pen. And it's a high roll as well. The Tiger's got the Pack 43, which is capable of doing 240 alpha. Gets a shot into the ELC and gets a high roll for 293. Can he finish this guy off? Oh, he's being very difficult. Oh! Unfortunately, the gun handling let Awppenheimer down, but I think he can still get this guy. He'll pop out. No, I think he's going to actually go round and try and get him the other way. That's it. And he auto-aimed on to get that one. Okay, we have got a number of enemy tanks up ahead of us and a lot of heavies. Still going for the Tiger. Oh! And he managed to get a pen on our roof. He actually went through the turret. Right at the top, where it's fairly weak. Go low plate. Yep. High roll. 368. Okay, that Tiger's repositioning himself because he knows he's got a weak spot there. But that is a destructible building, so he can do damage. There's also a Wizzy 111 up ahead and a TNH 105 1000. We did see an IS-3, but I think he's pulled back. Okay, Centurion. Yes! Didn't get the kill shot, but 274 is a high roll. Or is it? No, it's a low roll. 320 alpha. Can't get the next shot, but he's down to 12 hit points now, which would make him a one shot if he could get the round in. Now, where are the enemy tanks? We know where the Centurion is, but he's using that hold in the ground to stay out of the way of Awppenheimer's gun. Awppenheimer's encouraged to try and come round, but he shouldn't do so because those other heavy tanks could come around the corner at any moment. And he's just blocked a shot from the FV4202. 230, I think that's, I can't remember if it's a 20 pounder the FV4202 has. Okay, Centurion exposes himself, goes for the cupola, but he doesn't get it this time. The lovely little angled roof on the Centurion, which nicely bounces rounds, unless you do that. And he went through the turret there, and that's him out the game. That's his second kill. Okay, SU-130PM, thin armor, could use the HE. He fires a standard AP round into him, gets a high roll for 353. I think he's thinking about that Tiger. Oh, but the FV4202 puts another one into him for 244. Tiger's come around that building now. It's just the other side of the railway line. We've got another Terminator T-832 just behind us. I think he's helping us out. I should think by now he actually knows that Awppenheimer's actually quite good because he's seen that Awppenheimer's taken down two of the enemy. And I think he's about to take down another one. Oh, TNH, lower plate. It's a high roll, 356. We blocked the shot that comes back. That was also, I think, a 105mm. Of course it is, because it's a TNH 105. Jagdtiger, well, hit the armor, but it didn't go through. You can penetrate the thin armor on the front of those. Awppenheimer's burning through his APCR. Puts one into the Panther 2. Still 799 though, so it's going to take at least 3 shots to kill him. TNH. Yes! And he's another kill, so that's 3 now. SU-130PM tries to fire his 13cm gun. And now we got the Wizzy 111. Tried to go for the cupola, didn't get it. It bounced off the turret of the cupola ring. Go for it again. Yes, he got it this time. And a high roll, 328. Barask actually is helping us out, and the Terminator as well. Can't get the reload in time, so that one didn't go in, because that would have been a kill shot. 832. SU-130PM takes another hit. And this was another high roll, but you can use HE on those, because they do penetrate the SU-130PM. It's got no armor, which makes it a priority target for Arty. Go through the front of the bin. Didn't get it. You might want to go around the other side to get a better shot of this building. Station house. No. I think he's going to have to move up. These guys are being very, very reluctant to come out. Okay, the SU-130PM in the distance. Jagdtiger closer. Panther 2. Where's the Wizzy? Wizzy's pulled back. He's not there. Okay, he's using the rubble to conceal his lower plate. There's the Wizzy. You can take him out with 1 shot. Got him in the tracks. Can finish him off with the next round, but he's probably going to take one from the Wizzy. Go for it. Yes, he does take one from the Wizzy. Loses another 394. He's down to 413, but he's got another kill, and he's now got 4. Okay, the Panther 2 poked his head around the corner, but you can kill him here. Yes. Nicely done. That's his 5th kill. 1 short of getting a Top Gun. Okay, I think he's going to push up on this Panther now. Panther's got virtually no armor, and the T-32 will just carve straight through it. I say no armor, but it does have armor, but it's not really going to help him against the T-32. Yeah, you see that one went straight through, but it's a low roll. Now, he probably wants to side scrape on this corner, because I'm sure that Panther is waiting for him. Yes, he is waiting for us. Falls back. Nice. Straight into the engine bay. The SU-130PM's coming round for trying to shoot us. Hello, Mr. SU-130. Oh, he gets us in the tracks, but we've taken him out, and that's the Top Gun. So the Panther could be our 7th kill if we can get the shot on target. Pulls back, and yes, we can take that. Thank you very much. 7 kills. So there's only 2 enemies left. One of them's an IS-3, the other one's an FD-4202, and I think the other Terminator's quite happy because he's just said thank you. Awppenheimer's now just 1 kill away from getting a Radley Walters with 2 tanks available, and he's only got 2 tanks on his team, but both of them are Terminator T-832s, and that means this is going to be very spicy. So he just wants 1 of those kills for himself, and he can leave the other to the Terminator. He's got more hit points than we've got at the moment, but we just need to find where they've gone. Okay, he's going to let that guy do a scout, because he's got the hit points to find them and just protect himself. In the meantime, we're going to have a look round, see if we can find him round some of these roads. Oh, he's been found. He's in the south, the IS-3. We can't see the FD-4202, but we know where the IS-3 is, and it looks like he's heading towards... Well, he's heading towards this road junction here. Okay. Use the wreck as cover. Nice. Set him up. As he appears... Thank you very much. The plate actually went straight through. And he's got 1 round of APCR left, and we now know where the FD-4202 is. Kill shot. Yes! And that is Radley Walters for Awppenheimer. Just the FD-4202 left, and we're loading AP, and we've only got 4 rounds left. Put 1 into his engine bay. That strips off 301, a low roll, but we're going to take 1 shot from the FD-4202, maybe 2. And we got a second one into him, but now we can leave him to the other Terminator. Look at this. Two together. Oh! Well, Awppenheimer gets wiped out, but the other T-832 takes the kill, which wins the game. Well done, Awppenheimer. Here's the end of battle results, and that was an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the T-832, the Terminator. He actually managed to get his first ace, because he's got the scrolls underneath. You only get that the first time, so that was his first ace tanker. He also got a 5 for effect for doing more damage and hit points to his own vehicle, Master Gunner for getting 5 armor-penetrating shots in a row, a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 8 in total. And he picked up 3 other medals, 1 epic, 2 battle hero. He got the Radley Waters medal for killing 8 enemy tanks in that game. He got 8 exactly. He also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. And the win rate from that game was 13,706 hit points. I'm sure he could have killed that last tank, the FB4202, but he actually left it for his teammate in the other Terminator 832, and very nice of him to do that. So well done on getting your first ace. Let's have a look at team score. Oh my god, he carried this one, yes. 6,705 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer had less than half of that, and that was the Wizzy 111 on the enemy team with 3,134. And the third highest damage went to the other Terminator, yes. 2,990 went to him. When it came to kills, yes, Awppenheimer's got that one with 8 kills. 3 kills went to the Panther II, the BZ-176, and 2 kills went to the ISM, the Skoda T27, and the IS-3 and FE4202 on the enemy team. The other Terminator only got the 1 kill, but it was the last kill of the game, and that's nice. When it came to base XP, Terminator's got that one as well. Yes, Awppenheimer got 1,956 base. That's a very high ace tanker. The second highest was the other Terminator with 1,107, and they were the only 2 players to get over 1,000 base in the game. That is an extremely impressive score for base XP. 816 was the third highest base XP, and that's a phenomenal amount as well, because considering the difference between him and Awppenheimer, that was the Skoda T27. He fired 37 rounds in that game. You only get 43 rounds in the T-832, so he was getting close to running out of ammo. 29 direct hits on the enemy, 24 penetrations. He did have a few shells blocked, including that one that hit the cupola of the enemy Wizzy 111, and it actually bounced off the sighting mechanisms on the ports on the actual roof of the tank and the cupola. And it's surprising, actually, really, because it should have gone straight through them instead of actually being deflected, but it was deflected. So he was very lucky to not get that as a penetration. He also received 1 splash damage as well, because somebody fired HE at him. 6,705 hit points of damage, and 321 was done at more than 300 meters. That was the shot he fired, I believe, into the IS-3 at a distance. So most of the damage was done at close range. He received 12 hits from the enemy in this game. 6 of them were penetrations, 6 non-penetrations as well. And I believe if he actually had survived the game, he probably would have picked up a steel wall as well for blocking the most damage in the game. He actually blocked 1,850 hit points in total, and he would have had over 11 hits. So yes, I suspect he would have actually picked up a steel wall, but he left that kill to his teammate, and of course then lost a medal in the process. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 8 of them, and did 303 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 174,491 credits for the battle on a premium count, 87,245 from personal reserves, a total of 261,736 credits altogether. But the ammo costs were pretty high, yes, because he was firing APCR most of the time, not all the time. Right at the end, he ran out of APCR. But even with those high ammo costs and big consumable costs as well, he still made a whopping great profit of 108,186 credits for the game. That's still very, very good indeed. 25 bonds, because it was, well, I think a mission achievement there. I think it was probably his completed his bonus for the day, his missions for the day. 2,934 earned for the battle, times 2 for the first victory, 293 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 6,161 experience points altogether. I've seen a lot of people who've been saying they're very impressed with the T-832, even though some of the stats are basically the same as the T-32, or even worse actually in some ways. But they've said that this is a very spicy tank in other ways. So, yes, I'm beginning to wonder if I missed out on one here by not getting it. But of course, as you know, if you were to get it, you had to go through the tech tree and on the battle pass rather, and also pay 3,500 gold on top of that just to get this vehicle. But some like it, and it certainly looks very good when it's in battle. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.